Right, hey guys, this is Ancient Jarl. Welcome back to another in-depth analysis series that I'm creating for the game Smite, a MOBA style game, which is free to play for those of you that don't know. And I'm going to do a review on the god Vamana. Very commonly overlooked is Vamana, but Vamana is a slayer. He is a killer. Vamana is very good. I love to play Vamana primarily in the solo lane, which will then lead to what I'm going to build with him. First of all, I like to build Mystical Mark because chances of bruisers being in the solo lane are very common. However, there can be quite a few mages, so if there is a mage in the solo lane and you're looking at being Vamana, very viable, awesome option is also Shield. Shield is a quite good item to pick up. And I've seen this in the Pro Series lately is the Stone of Gaia. It regenerates 2% of your maximum health every 5 seconds and has a lot of HP 5 and MP 5 and 70 magical protections. Also another option to consider because I see it a lot in the pros and it seems to do them quite well. Granted, they're pros. They could outplay anything and anybody. So anyway, back to here is a Mystical Mark is what I like to build first, especially if you're going up against a bruiser. Hasten Fatalis was my next choice just because of his ultimate and then Vamana's ability to harass and pick up with you, because if you have Mystical Mark taking on somebody and you're chasing him down, hitting constant base attacks just secures the kill so much faster for you. Also with his ultimate stepping down on gods and just flattening him and crushing him, just very, very good. Next is boots to keep you up with somebody if you need to run with them. Also pen boots always, because cooldown boots are okay sometimes. Depends on who you are to get the cooldown boots, but the pen boots are usually definite pickup. Now I chose Magi's Blessing here to give him a little more tankiness because he has quite a bit of passive tankiness if I'm not mistaken. But this will allow you to have a 40% crowd control reduction, and it absorbs its passive. Magi's Blessing is to absorb a single hard crowd control effect once every 45 seconds. So Ymir's freeze, a knock up from Sobek, a pull from Sobek, anything like that will be immediately mitigated and nothing will have happened. You'll just sit and then the bubble will pop up 5 seconds later. So a baby in a bubble, I consider that pretty good. Witchstone is always good because it gives him the added movement speed and attack speed during his ultimate, also slowing down other gods, which is extremely convenient. Slowing down other gods' basic attack and reducing their physical power by 25. So again, if you're going against a warrior, you can easily outstomp them with Vamana, so that is very convenient. And then last I chose Deathbringer because in his ultimate, Vamana is a wrecking ball, Miley Cyrus style. And he just stomps down, and getting those crits just wipes him out faster. Hand of the Gods is always useful, and in solo lane, don't ask me why, but having 2 Hog 3s to secure objectives at 25% health is extremely convenient, so I always rock with that. And I know, the Fist of the Gods is extremely good, giving that 1 second stun that it could life or death for an enemy player. So Fist is very good, but I just like rocking Hog 3 on warriors because they can take a lot of damage, get in there, and do what they want. So Hog 3 is my choice. You can use anything, Creeping Curse, whatever you want, kind of swappable. And for a solo laner, this is the one that's swappable. For a solo laner, this is extremely convenient. Shielded Teleport is, in order to get back to your tower, Shielded Teleport is a must-have, so you don't have to run and miss out on some push and stuff. And then consumables, as always, mana potion, health potion, wards never hurt nobody either. So alright, and now on to the next part of the tutorial, our overview is stats. Let me go find Vamana here for you and the overview. Now Vamana gains 85 health every single level. He also gains 39 mana, no speed, and obviously no range changes. Magical, he gains 0.9 per level, which is pretty decent, and 2.9 physical, stacking up again to level 20, so just times this by 20, and that's, how much you get. HP 5 goes up a decent amount, and same with MP 5. Basic attacks, as you can see there, the damage, and no progressions. Sleeping Giant is Vamana's passive. When Vamana is not in Colossal form, taking damage Sorry about that. Let me restart. When Vamana is not in Colossal form, taking damage from gods causes the cooldown to decrease. When Vamana is in Colossal form, taking damage from gods increases the duration. Additionally, a percent of Vamana's physical protection is converted into physical power. Another reason to get mystical marks and things like that is that physical power transits. So you could build him straight tank, and during his ultimate, he can just lay down some damage, just wreck ya. And there's the little colossal cooldown reduction, colossal duration increase. You get it. Next is Clear the Path, Vamana's 1. It is Vamana opens his umbrella in front of him and sprints forward, doing damage to enemies and knocking them into the air. This is actually a quite good knock-up, 15-second cooldown, by the way. It's a pretty dang good knock-up that he gets with the Clear the Path. It's quite good. He can cover an extreme distance, so be in mind you can get out of sticky situations with Clear the Path. Not too many gods. A leap hits much farther than a leap, as far as I'm aware. Next is Armored Umbrella, which is in a cone. Vamana infuses his umbrella with his armor, reinforcing it while he strikes forth, doing damage to all enemies in a cone. 100% physical scaling, keep that in mind. Reduction to 11 seconds, but increased cost to 100. This is what I would get in the solo lane. If you're playing a solo lane with Vamana Umbrella Ring, it goes in a straight line and goes forward and comes back, doing damage in both directions, and it applies a slow to enemy gods. Keep that in mind. So attack and movement speed slow. I didn't know about the attack slow. Only has 40% scaling though, so Armored Umbrella can hit pretty hard, but Umbrella Ring hits double time. So you only see 50 damage. It hits twice, so it does 100, as in comparison to the 85 of Armored Umbrella. Colossal Fury is Vamana's ultimate. Vamana grows into an enormous giant. While Vamana is enraged, he is immune to crowd control, gains protections, physical power, massive regeneration, and his basic attacks now damage all enemies nearby, so almost in a, I don't know what to call it, a splash radius? That doesn't sound right. In just a small circle around him, so he, AoE, there you go, that's the word I was like. He has an AoE basic attack, so Sleeping Giant, Colossal Fury has a 6-second lifetime unless he gets hit well in Colossal Fury, which is awesome. Health regeneration at 5% per second. It is an extreme amount of health regeneration, very good. Physical power, as you can see, and protections, as you can see. Costs 190-second cooldown at all ranks. Cooldowns do work with Vamana, not as well, not as you don't want straight cooldowns. But anyway, there's the first overview of Vamana, and I will see you guys in game. Alright, now I'm trying to play a little bit of Vamana. Vamana's got a pretty unique kit. He's a very powerful god, but you really have to know how to use Vamana to, maximize his potential. His 1 is his extremely long-range dash. His 2, I think, is Armored Umbrella, which is clear. And then I don't remember the name of his 3, and then it's Colossal Fury, I think is his ultimate. Let's find out really quick. Umbrella Ring, and then, Armored Umbrella and Colossal Fury. Looks like I'm going up against a Wukong in the solo, so I am going to build a Mystical Mark. And then I will build a Hog, for sure. And then I teleport to tower, and then some consumables. We got a dual med coming out of our carry and our Aphrodite, which isn't looking too great. So we'll see what happens. Vamana's jump is always so funny to me. Just the little umbrella. What's going on, Bastet? Nothing? Okay. Alright, so with Vamana now, I'm going Mystical Mark. I want to get to Clear the Path, which is his 3. Ooh. That was maybe a mistake here, because of they might have this as a tank and then him carry and then that going like that. Ooh, that was a mistake. Mistake by me. I'm going to have to be careful here. Umbrella Rang is what you want for wave clear. I might, yeah, it looks like they're, oh no, Zhang, what the hell? They have a Zhang, who the hell is solo? Thanatos solo? Thanatos solo, I'm in luck because I can outlast the crap out of Thanatos. So we will see what happens here. Is it Apollo solo? Yep, looks like Apollo solo. Which could be in extreme favor of me here, which will be great. Thanatos taking a lot of damage here, something he definitely should not have done. As the jungler, I assume. Apollo is solo. I have a much better... Apollo can clear straight waves much better, but I can... I don't know if this Bastette's going to leave. I'm actually okay with her not leaving, so if she can get a pick off on this Thanatos, that would be excellent. He is poking an unnecessary target here. Hopefully that will be a kill. If not, that's alright. I'm cool with it not being a kill. I'm gonna get some free poke off on his tower. He better teleport. If he doesn't teleport, this is going to be a tough lane for him. Looks like Thanatos decided to stay around. I'm okay with that. Both physical characters, so I can toss out a little umbrella here. Oh my god. Dang, that's unfortunate. That's a free kill for Thanatos, and oh man, that's just terrible. That's a horrible way to start this match. Good kill though. Good kill over there. I'm happy with that. Oh, that's awful giving that jungler that kill. Ooh, that frustrated me. But I think I'll live. Vamana always lives. If I would have had my ult 10 seconds ago, that would have helped tremendously. Just need a little manias. I just need to be a little tankier here now too. Apollo is building Death's Toll boots. Thanatos just Death's Toll strange. I like to go boots on Thanatos. There's a lack of Apollo in my lane. Be careful. He's not getting to lane fast enough. I don't know. I think he has to have a teleport, but well, he has a rank 2, but it obviously didn't come up in time. So, does he have a hog? He should, but he doesn't. That is a mistake. If I can stay out of the range of his one, that's good for me. I'm not ranking up the armored umbrella. We'll see what happens. Because his wave clear, his umbrella rang is much better to level up. That was a good pickup. We needed that. And there's a free blue buff for me. Thank you. Beautiful rotation by that Bastet, noticing that I dive hard and pop into my ultimate. That was a mistake by me. I should not have used my ultimate in that situation. and giving me that assist. That's going to put me a little bit up on this bad boy right here, so we'll see what happens. And I got good wave clear already. It's only a matter of time before I finish my... Ooh. I can take that on me. That was kind of my fault for not defending her better. I need 1325, so I will wait it out. I'm definitely going to outlast Apollo in the long run here, so quite excited for that. He's got Death's Toll. I keep popping my ultimate. I'm not used to playing Vamana very much, so that was kind of a mistake. Ooh, let's get out of here. Thanatos doesn't like me very much, so I'm going to go back and grab my Mystical Mark. I'll be quite tanky to Apollo, and I will be pretty tanky to Thanatos as well. Now I'm going to have much superior wave clear. I burned Bastet. This Bastet's playing very well. I appreciate this Bastet. Very good player. As you can see, I'm pushing Apollo's towers very close to being knocked down already, which is convenient. Going to pick up one of those and one of those. Ooh, I already used my teleport curses. So I will have to make it back. Be careful. Be careful. Enemy missing left. Apollo level 8. I'm level 10. I do have a death, but I have a finished Mystical Mark. I'm quite out farming him now. I can tank quite a bit of damage from Apollo without being damaged, so that's good right there. Teaching that guy he needs to back off of Baby, because Baby will wreck him. This might already be a tower. I'm not sure if he's spawning or is he what's he's doing. There is a free tower for me already. And our Bastet is doing quite well. That was a free lane for me. Apollo, I don't know what he was doing, but that was completely free for me. I'm going to go right into Fatalis, getting my Hasten Fatalis out and potentially getting my kills off much quicker. I'm going to go with Shielded Teleport. Very fast teleports are very convenient. Enemy missing left, just going to let him know. I'm extremely physically tanky now. And if I get this Hasten Fatalis finish, I can chase down enemies much quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Apollo thinks he can trade with me, which he cannot, because now I am so far ahead of Apollo. A tower down assist. He does have a kill, which is unfortunate, but He needs to dip, or he will die. So there we go, that's done. Oh, that's down. Nice job, good gank. I think they might. I'm seeing a surrender in the field. Oh, maybe that new kill will give them revived spirits. I hope they don't quit. I don't want them to quit. I hope this game goes late because I want to test out how good my Vamana is. I haven't played Vamana in quite some time. And I'm going to head back to base now and finish the second version of Fatalis. And we're missing left. I'll just let them know. Be careful. Going to go ahead and wait for Hog 3. I like getting Hog 3 as a solo. I like getting Hog 3 as a solo laner. I can protect the Fire Giant because it's closest to my lane, so if they went for a sneaky early Fire Giant, I could go ahead and take that out. Again, I'm pretty dang far ahead of this Apollo. I don't know who else is farmed up, but I do not be careful right, be careful right, we can't risk that. I'm just making sure that they don't get this experience. I'm sorry if Bastet comes back, but they cannot get this experience. I do not want that to happen. Yeah, he's learning to back off now. He's learning that now that I am hugely ahead of him. How much for the finish hasten? I think it's 900, yep, 990, so I still got quite a ways to go. I do not think that was a rage quit out of Bastet, being 6-2, but it could have been. I've seen a Thanatos who was, I think he was 8-1, and he was like, I'm sick of dying, after he died a second time, just a second time, and he quit. So that was unfortunate. I'm a big baby, he cannot get away from me. This is a little bit of greedy out of me, but we'll see what happens. A bit of lag going on here. I don't know what this is strange. I usually do not lag this badly, but I'm going to go ahead and back. There's a kill on Apollo, and now I'll get some boots to keep up with them. I have Hasten Fatalis finished, meaning my ultimate will be about twice, 3 times as lethal. Be careful right. I'll try and get over there as fast as possible. I don't know if I should use it here. Apollo is a split pushing champion, so I might just go defend up left lane. Good thing before Bastet left, she gave me a huge advantage in lane, killing that Apollo early. So So I will go ahead and I will not leave lane. Be careful right, be careful right. Unfortunate that our jungler decided to leave. That's unfortunately, lag is getting the best of me here. Oh, I did not get him. That was very unfortunate. I should have got him, but I wasn't even thinking about a Thanatos coming along. I'm going to go ahead and now, since these two are the only ones really causing me any trouble, I'm going to go ahead and go with a Breastplate of Valor. Our Bastet is very far behind now, 2 levels behind after being 9 million levels ahead. But I don't think this Bastet is very bad, so that's probably good for us. Unfortunately, I have 2 deaths. I really didn't think I'd have 2 deaths, but we'll see what happens. I have Colossal Fury. My internet is being really laggy, so that's just something you have to deal with sometimes. I'm glitching everywhere. I do not know what it is from. It's being very crappy, which is extremely unfortunate, but here comes our Bastet doing work again. Good job, Bastet jumping in at level 12, just knowing that she can dominate, and does do exactly that. We have a very good Bastet this game. Very good. I have a Colossal Fury up and ready. I might back here though. I'm pretty low on health here. I gotta get back. Zeus is going down. I cannot do anything about this. That is a sorry. I just couldn't. Oh, how much do I need for boots? I need quite a bit for boots. I'm actually gonna go ahead and movement speed and attack speed. And debuffing Apollo's attack. I'll go right into that, actually. Debuffing Apollo's attack speed will be very convenient after boots. Thanatos is cheese, I tell you what. Being able to execute a god such as Vamana is just cheesy, in my opinion. You can't... That shouldn't be allowed to be in-game, because... Well, it not shouldn't be allowed, that's making quite a statement. No, it's just, he can take out, if you think about it late game, he can take out a fully ranked tank with a million HP, and just if they have 40%, they're done. Like, they cannot do anything about it, which is unfortunate that they would put that in the game. She's dead, and that didn't kill her. That's not looking too good for our heroes. My Colossal Fury's back up, however. That's good. I'm going into Witchstone, so I need to hurry around and get some farm right now. So what I need to do, I completely won my lane, and then I got just too greedy that one time, and that's when Thanatos and them knocked it out, so we will see what happens. If I'm on a late game, I might go with something like a Bulwark next, because I haven't had to meet up with a Zhonghui or anybody like that, so I might hit up a Bulwark next. Be careful, right? Nice job. This might finish and might end up okay after all. I just need to get a Witchstone. Here comes Apollo in for a dunk. I might be able to take advantage of this. He just oomed himself. Pretty laggy though, so I don't know what will happen. I'm extremely laggy. I'm never ever this laggy ever, which frustrates me, but what can you do? Huge advantage to me right there. I do not want any of that. Retreat. Decided to skip over boots and get my Witchstone done, and now I'm going to get some wards. Get a good amount of wards. Nice job. Good finish. We can do this. I think we got this. Just letting him know that I do not know where any enemies are as of right now, so they just need to be careful. I want to place down these wards, and I will place a purple ward on the Fire Giant buff. There you go, there's Vamana for you, the kill machine. He cannot be killed late game. That's a thing about Vamana. And actually, going back onto the topic of Thanatos is, you really think about it though, that's another reason to pick Thanatos. Thanatos can kill a tank at 40% HP from, you know, just about anywhere. It's just, Thanatos is a very, very good god. Being able to, again, like I said, at max rank, his ultimate can knock down 40% of health. And if a tank is at 40% of health, your damage mitigator, it's really tough, really tough. Go ahead and go into, ooh, you know what, I might sell that Deathbringer, and I'm going to go into that, and have a little more tankiness. And having that give me extra movement speed, Hasten Fatalis giving me movement speed. This will be, I'll have quite a bit of an advantage here now, going into the late game. Because late game Vamana just turns into a Miley Cyrus, and just wrecking balls everything. Because he can just ult, and that health regeneration is nuts. I'm going to go help out left lane if I can. There's a good, I stole that kill, which is a bit rude of me. Sorry for the KS. But like I said, Vamana, if you build him tanky, and he is tanky enough to withstand enemy damage, he can go through anything in his ultimate because of the massive amounts of health regeneration. I better not. I was going to wait till they forgot about it and see if I could get a gank off, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen, so. We'll see what happens here. Nice job by Shivalonki picking up on that. Bastet late game will just dominate a Thanatos. Zoning mechanism. Good kiss inside tower. That was awfully rude of him. Nothing I can do there though. It looks like we'll just have a free tower here. And there we go. That's, like I said, Vamana just turns into a wrecking ball late game. If I'm immune to CC now, I can engage whenever I feel like, and then I think the last thing I'm going to go with is a crit stick. Now I am in Magi's Blessings bubble, for those of you that don't know. I am immune to any CC, knock-up, stuff like that. Make sure there's no one there, like an Apollo, little nasty bastard. Mistake for Apollo to come back in here. Good stun there. We are putting the pressure on here. Got another 1,000 gold. I'm going to go back and start the Deathbringer. Maybe not completely necessary as of right now, but whatever. Like I said, I'm virtually unkillable in my ultimate because of the fact of the health regen. The health regen and CC immunity during Vamana's ult is pretty ridiculous, and the more you attack him, the longer the duration of his ult goes on, as if I'm not mistaken, or the more damage he takes, or something along those lines. The late game Vamana is a wrecking crew, so they need to be careful. By they, I mean enemy team, because I'm pretty set here. And there we go, just whack down buff camp. Take a damage buff. Ooh, if Shibalanka can start soloing like that, it is a good game for them. They are not going to last much longer. There you go, like I said, one of Vamana's specialties is the ability to just resist this damage. We'll help out Bastet over here. Like I said, again, I'm at the point where I can just tank everything. Next push will win anyway. Like I said, Vamana is a one-man wrecking crew. The reason I say this, or know this now, is I was watching the Smite game channel today, and I was watching the pros play, and they were just demolishing. I forgot who it was, Zalia, Sayo, I'm not quite sure, but they were just cleaning up shop. And now we have free reign over the jungle. There we go, and like I said, Hog is just overpowered. Good game, nice job. And there you go, guys. Vamana, very, very good god. Very strong, very powerful. His ultimate makes him immune to so many things. He's just an incredible, incredible god. Look into playing Vamana a little bit more, because he'll know how to clean you up. He can, that ultimate combo, if you build him a bit tanky with that ult combo and a Hasten Fatalis, he will hunt you down the Witchstone, slowing down Apollo's attack speed. Didn't realize that right away. Should have thought about that. GGWP, good game. Looking at stats wise, I finished 5-3 and 15, so I was kind of the support in there. Aphrodite did a very good job along with our Shibalanka, very good players. Bastet, phenomenal Bastet. Damage mitigated by me, 32,000. So very Vamana. That's what I gotta say for you guys. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.